the project that we're going to work on today is we have these accessory power ports here. And, I've put new covers on these a few years ago, and it looks nice. But the problem is when you're traveling on the road, you have to plug in one of these adapters here to plug your USB into that. Then you plug your phone into that. And you know what? There has to be a better way. So I did a lot of research, and I found there was all kinds, first of all, and a lot of them were just too fancy. They had blinking lights and numbers, and I just wanted something that looked like it was factory. And from a company in Oregon, I found these real clean looking adapters. They have LED lights behind them that light up at night. But I think that's going to look tremendous. It's going to look like a factory option. And we are going to try to put these in and without burning down the car. Now, I will put a link in the description below of the company that I bought these from. I think they were about $25 a piece. So for about $50, you can upgrade this to something that looks like it's in the 21st century. Okay, the first step here is we have to get this cover off, this shroud. And honestly, I've never taken it off, and I'm a little nervous that I don't want to break it. So we're gonna see how this works out here. Let's see. I don't want to break it. Oh, I had some movement there, so I think I'm getting close. And I have with me some of these pry tools that are worth their weight in gold. I got them, they're very cheap. I got them off the internet, and I think if I can get this in here, I can pull this out a little bit. Of course not. Woo! I feel like a load is lifted off me here. There we go. My goodness. I just didn't want to break these tabs here. You got to be very careful taking these off. So thank God we got this off without breaking anything. Okay, next we're going to take this unit out here. But before I do that, this side I've already pulled out. So I'm going to pull this clip off. You just push down on it right here. We're not going to be reusing this at all. And then the next thing we have to do is these screws. There's two screws here, which are 7 millimeters. We're going to pull these out. So I'm not sure if these two have to come out as well. We will find out here in just a second. It looks like it's connected. So oh, no, it isn't. All right, there we go. So this one, same thing. We're just going to pop this out here and pull this plug out. And then we're also going to unhook the controls here. And that should be a clip right there. And we're going to just pop out. There we go. So now we have this unit out, and now we have to see if this unit right here is going to fit into this. If not, I have to get my little roto zip out and open up that opening a little bit more. Oh, it is so close. It is so close. So I'm going to have to take a little bit of material out here, but that won't take me very long. And that'll be, boy, that'll look nice in there. So let me go do that with the roto zip, and I will be right back, and we will mount these and get them wired up. So I actually have these two units in, and I actually used a rounded hand file. Honestly, that worked better. And I had to oblong the hole a little bit to the outside so that it would fit in there. And it fits in pretty good. It's not perfect, but it's almost perfect. And then on the back, you'll see that it has a positive and a negative. positive and a negative. So I'm going to hook up my red to my positive, my black to my negative, and I'm going to show you how to do that right now. Okay, so you really should unhook the battery before you do this. Am I going to do that? Of course not. So I think if you just cut one wire at a time, you should be good. Just don't touch the red and the black together, or you will have a little light show. So I'm going to crimp this to where it's good to go. That's perfect, and that gives me a nice snug fit there. And this one right here, I had already done some work in here previously, and I'm just going to pull the shrink wrap tube off, and on this one I'm just going to put right into that other adapter here. And these tools right here are great because they're great for crimping, and you just basically, and it'll push down on the wire and lock it in. So that this side's done, and on this side over here we're going to cut them, and we're going to do the same thing, one at a time. The red, for some reason, is a little bit harder to strip than the black. I don't know why. Of course, that one was easy, so. Again, we're going to slide the adapter in there. And then I'm going to take the crimp tool. Nice and tight. Same thing with the black. There we go. And one last crimp tool, or crimp fitting here. And we're gonna lock this in. Good, everything feels tight. Everything is good. So now I'm gonna, again, look at this. My positive is gonna be on the outside here. And I'm gonna hook up my positive here. I don't see any sparks yet, so this is good. There we go, nice and tight. And my black onto the negative here. Okay, on this one, my positive is going to be on the inside because they're both facing the right direction. I guess the real test is when I plug my iPhone in. If it blows up, I guess it's time for a new iPhone 15 or whatever is out right now. Okay, so we're good to go here. We're gonna hook in the controls here. Just gonna pop these in place. Okay, and then we're gonna start to slide this back in. Look at this. This is professional right here. Look at that. That is unbelievable. All right, so we're gonna get our screws started. You know, I really hope this works because I will be completely embarrassed if it doesn't. So, especially on my very first video. And now we come back here and start to pop all of this in place. Again, hopefully without breaking it. Boy, these scare me. There we go. There. Whew. I was sweating that one out. Okay, so we're going to start up the truck and we're going to see if this actually works. I'm actually a little nervous, believe it or not. Plug it in. Look at that. Completely charging. Let me try the other outlet. Completely charging. Oh, by the way, that's my daughter. Try another one. Look at that. They're all working. Boy, what a... this is great. This is great. So, I think this project has went pretty easy. I think I've spent a total of about an hour complete on it, and I think anyone could do it. So I want to encourage you to try this on your own if you want to upgrade and go with a more modern system. And I think that looks like it came from the factory like that. It looks really good. As you can see, that was a pretty easy project. Took about an hour and about $55 to $60 in parts with tax and shipping and everything. You can certainly buy cheaper USB ports online, but I really like the look of these. They look factory. I think the project turned out really well. In the near future, we're going to be taking on an air suspension pump on the back. We're going to be taking on rear brakes. We're going to show you how to do that. But our very next project is going to be our microwave oven above our stove. We have the lights have kind of went out. They haven't worked well for a long time. We're going to show you how to change that. It is a super easy job that you can take on yourself. So until then, God bless you and have a great day.